Well, this team plays very similar to what you see from Georgetown, Richmond. They have a great half-court offensive execution with back doors, and we took away their back doors off the post as well as off the dribble, and that helped us a great deal. We're doing a lot of really good things offensively. Our defense just has to catch up to our offense. Very, very impressed with Chris Jones's play. He had 13 deflections out of the 52 we had, which is very good ball. When you play against a team that executes as well as Hartford, you've got to get a lot of deflections, and we did tonight, which was very good. So it was a good win for us. We're getting better. We're doing a lot of good things from an unselfish standpoint. And I like the way we just got to get Wayne Blackshear rebounding the ball more. He got 2 at the end of the game, and we got to get him a little bit more aggressive on the backboard. He's got to help us.
You said you want better defense, but then again, you said 52 deflections. What defensive?
We just in the half court, we did a good job on their offense. We just went on individual defense. We went for ball fakes, and then they went around us, and we didn't block the shot and challenge the shot. So just a fundamental of not going for ball fakes, and they're a very good ball fake team.
Coach, first couple of weeks, you said you had a shame to push him in practice. What did you see in the days and the weeks or so?
Well, Shane's just getting back into shape, and he's doing a lot of good things. He's one of the guys who's getting beat a lot off the dribble, but that's just a matter of conditioning. He played a few more minutes tonight. It's one thing to sit out 33 days and just go through morning workouts by yourself, but when you're being pushed in a practice, it's different. So he's about a week away from being back in really good shape, and he is pushing Montrez, and we're getting a lot of competition in practice.
Do you give any consideration to not playing Kevin Ware tonight?
Why?
Given the speeding ticket, et cetera, which you apparently didn't know about until yesterday.
I'm not going to play a player because he got a speeding ticket?
Missed the court date? I don't know.
Well, have you ever gotten a speeding ticket?
Yeah, sure.
So
Never missed the court date.
he just he mistook the day. He just didn't. It wasn't he was ignoring it. He said, I thought it was the following week. I said, well, you got to, with something as important as that, believe me, I'd shoot his ass out. But listen, I bench a lot of players in my time, not for a speeding ticket. And he shouldn't have been speeding. I told him he took a friend's generosity in loaning him his car, and you weren't a very good friend. That being said, you guys need to do your homework on some things too. You need to do your homework.
Coach, 7 turnovers tonight, but at least a handful of those were saving the ball after steals. One of them was Montrez tie-up. When was the last time you had a team this early in the season that protected the basketball as well?
I agree with you. Even some of the turnovers. I think Chris Jones is a tremendous point guard. I think he's very low to the ground. I don't think he makes a whole lot of mistakes. I think he's a terrific point guard. I think he's one of the reasons why. I think we're protecting. One of the points of emphasis this year is that we were going to not turn the ball over because we're a possession team. I said, if you're going to press and you're going to be all over the floor trapping and using that much energy, if you just give it away, all that energy was for naught. So we've put great emphasis on that and not fouling. And I think we've done a good job in both areas. I mean, when was the last time you saw us foul in the backcourt? A pressing team. And remember what the Colorado State coach said, right? Did you see us back off the press? Does anybody remember a foul in the backcourt? I'm trying to think. I think Russ got one in the front court when he reached. I'm not sure we got a foul in the backcourt yet. If we do, it's one. And we're pressing the entire game, except for when we get leads.
Is that just a function of you calling so many?
We just call every little, they don't like me doing it, but I do it every single day. And we don't allow the hands to go on it. It's just a matter of adjusting to the rules. But I've been through it at 2 levels, and I know what's going to happen.
How consistent overall has the rules been enforced in this point?
I think it's been pretty consistent. There's one game I saw. The only thing I don't like, there's 2 things they got to improve on as referees. One is when the guy's driving to the basket, say he's on the right wing, and all of a sudden he just lunges his body into the man as he's trying to slide. and he's the one initiating the contact, that shouldn't be a foul on the defense. The other game, I was watching Michigan State, Columbia, and, you know, the guy got out of the way, and the referee came out and gave him an N1 in a crucial part of the game, and it was so you can't anticipate the foul, and I think that's going on. They have to make those adjustments, and they also have to say if they're initiating the contact, it shouldn't be a foul. But by and large, they're calling what they're supposed to calling, and I think it's fair. We've adjusted very well, and we are a pressing team.
Coach, you comment on your new addition to the roster, the signing from this morning?
Yeah, we're real excited. He's a legit 7'2", 240-pounder with great touch, left-hander, great wingspan, 7'6". Been a tremendous recruiting class, and very excited about him. We'll get a chance to see him play. He's over traveling about 15 hours. Just arrives in the States, and we'll get a chance to see him play.
Is it, you mean, kind of a hidden gem here? I mean, not a lot of people knew about it.
Well, Jody, we fool you every now and then, okay?
But he is. I mean,
He's really, really good. What was told to me by my friends is that if he was in the States, he'd be a top 3 center in the country. So you'll get the opportunity. I don't know if he's going to play great the first night because they're all coming from 15 hours plane rides, but we'll get a chance to see him. He'll play 3 times while he's here.
You said it was just borrowing a friend's car. Did you ever personally worry that it might have been a compliance issue?
Like I said, you guys need to do your homework and find out where all this stems from. You need to do your homework better. Because when somebody borrows a car and he's a student and he's a friend, right away you have to do your investigation. I'm not telling you, but you got to see where all this stuff originates. We're in a very competitive town. You guys need to do your homework better, and don't say someone's guilty until he's guilty. I mean, there are situations all the time where somebody may be guilty, and I'm not saying my players are angels. Shouldn't have got a speeding ticket. Shouldn't have taken a friend and done that to his automobile and doing that type of speed. That being said, he was very truthful with everything he told us, and I don't know why it was I know why it was a compliance issue. It's not Louisville people saying things. But you need to do your job. We'll do our job, and compliance did their job. It's been to me, I don't like distractions at all, and I was distracted the entire day with this nonsense. And to me, it's someone trying to get to a concert and acting like a young kid instead of a mature man. And he should have acted more like a mature man because he is now. And he acted like a kid instead. And he's going to have to pay the consequences of it, whatever those consequences are. But it's interesting how things get out. It really is. Okay, thank you.